Uganda, Kenya.
But everywhere now there's no money. I know.
We're in Nairobi. We're here for Safari 7. Twakatuka mu B&B after one. Let's take a tour. Follow me. So this is our sitting room. Our sitting room, we have our TV. Here our TV, there's internet. Tugenda lira wano emmere after Uganda winning. Let's go. So this is the bedroom for the guy behind the camera. The guy behind the camera. My bedroom is kind of disorganized but has camera. So follow me. And this is my great bedroom with my cameras ready to give you guys content. Please don't forget to subscribe and follow Fat Cats podcast on our YouTube channel, Twitter, Facebook.
While some struggled to remember everyone I wanted you to invite to subscribe, I prepared for us to go to the training session so it would watch the Uganda Rugby 7s boys train for the Safari 7s.
Time check, 3:20. Uganda is doing their captain's run at 4 p.m. We're a walking distance from the stadium, so we want to walk over there, go have a look at the Ugandan boys. I'm actually excited for this. I don't sound excited, but I'm excited. I really am excited. I want to go look at the boys, see the captains run, see if we can talk to a few of them, see if we can bring you some of that content you like so much. Need to let you know. Let's go. Yeah, hips. Okay, let's go.
Similar to that time we were in Kisumu at the Mamboleo Stadium, I could not help but be in awe at the size of this facility. I think it's the Independence Grounds for Kenya, or maybe it's a dedicated sports facility, but my goodness, it is large. I must have counted maybe 7 training rugby pitches. The walk from the gate to the front gate of the training areas was really long, and then from that front gate to the training areas, woo! We got there a little earlier than the 7s team, both the ladies and the gentlemen, so Sam had a moment to sit down and I guess talk to someone he left at home. I don't know, I can ask. Eventually the team got here, spirits high. It was cold. It was really, really cold. Nairobi was cold, but they got here and they were looking like they weren't feeling the bite. And finally, we could get to watch them train. Exciting. Next morning, news reached us that another one of the fat cats had arrived and was living in a hotel near us. So we had to head over and surprise him. Here we go.
Morning.
This guy is bougie, yeah? Breakfast in bed, wash.
Breakfast.
Hey, wait, look where the guy is staying. They even give the guy a dedicated line to the president of Kenya.
Yes, just in case you need some special drinks, I shall call them.
No, I think that was the last president.
Why is it very cold?
Because it's Nairobi.
And because it's left alone.
Yo! Look at the view from this guy's room. How much did you pay for this room?
About 6,000 Kenya shillings. Not Ugandan. Sikakaga Uganda. Kamusika Togo.
Sajari mukakaga.
I got out of bed. It was very cold and went back.
Yeah, so we got out of bed. It was very cold, so we decided to make breakfast and have a concert. I think our neighbors don't like us anymore.
Why?
Because we were quite loud.
You just had one day and you already made it.
Yeah, I don't think they like us.
Okay.
We might have to go back at night after they're sleeping.
Luckily enough, the rest of the people are also spread out in some other Airbnb, so and even crash with them if they allow.
I know.
And if they add up to some crazy shit.
I know everyone is around this Harlequins area.
Yeah, everyone is around here.
Yeah, I know Bruno is in this hotel.
Bruno is here. Osha is here. Edwin has just landed, but he has a B&B. Dexter has a B&B.
Yeah, and then we have a B&B that we might get kicked out of.
I had a house party last night.
No, this morning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where are girls?
No, it was just the two of us. That's how loud it got. We made breakfast.
That is the wrong statement. That is the wrong statement.
I don't know this guy.
Great, how was your trip?
Man, for some reason, I told myself I'm going to fly, but I was hearing a lot of issues from Uganda Airlines. Actually, Bruno was on one. He needs to tell you guys that story. I don't know why I'm going to spoil it, but I'll just give you a bit of a highlight on it. Bruno was supposed to have traveled yesterday morning. They pushed his flight to 6 p.m. yesterday. They're like, oh, you're no longer traveling at 6 p.m. You're traveling in the morning today. So luckily enough, today morning, he was able to travel back. That whole inconvenience of he has now to find a hotel throughout the whole day. Then afterwards, go into the chaos of again 6 p.m. You've mentally decided, okay, now I'm traveling. Then again, you're still staying the night in Uganda, then traveling this morning. Technically, it's like us, we decided to use the bus because we arrived actually before him. So that is ideally what happened. But it was a good journey. We used the classic bus. The guy was very, very fast. He didn't take that nonsense of let's stop to pee, let's stop to buy food. The only place he stopped
was at the border.
Everything you had to do, border. Otherwise, it was.
So if you've been drinking through the journey, you pee out the window.
Man, you figure out your shit. That's your shit. For him, his job was not to handle your balls. His job was to drive. But we got to. I think it was a comfortable trip. Mostly, we got to Nairobi like at 6 a.m.
What time did you set off?
We set off at
3 p.m. The only lag we had was at Busia. We spent a couple. They had to change tires and whatnot, but besides that, it was a smooth trip. Yeah, of course, it was raining some points. Reaching here, it was super cold. Then my Uber guy, I got an Uber guy from where the bus left us, and then he was supposed to bring me here. When he reached here, I gave him money. The fare was, if I'm not mistaken, 350. So I didn't have exactly 350, so I gave him 400. The man, I'm waiting for my change. He's like, oh, that's my tip. And then he just picks my luggage out of the car and he puts it out. There was no bargain. He said that is his tip. I was like, okay, this is introduction to Nairobi. Mentally, I'm ready now. But anyway, he delivered me well, and looking forward to see what the weekend has.
First tip.
Yep. They don't ask you for it. He didn't have time to wait for the tip. They go by the way. This is my tip.
Yeah, I am sorry I forgot to inform you earlier. But now that you've paid,
I'm going to get him on the Uber scan. Let's wait and see on the review.
I don't think they care.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Uber drivers in Nairobi? They all look sad and disconnected and dejected. So I don't think they care about your stars.
What has fascinated me about Nairobi so far is how people just randomly be walking in the road. Like, bro, like the real actual highway road. Some guy was like walking where cars are supposed to be. People have to hoot for you to give them way. Like, man, yeah. Why they also think they are cars? Are we missing something?
We're in a different country. Get used to it. Get used to it.
Right.
So, have you had breakfast?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I decided to first get some rest, but too much rest have I got. Just a little bit of sleep, and I just trying to do some work.
Yeah, got it. But I know the breakfast at this place is covered, so you might want to go down.
Yeah, since I checked in today, I have to prepare my breakfast. My breakfast starts tomorrow. But I'll do that. I'm just not hungry yet.
Or you could come to our place. We made breakfast. We just got kicked out before we finished it.
You guys seriously kicked out. No one's hosting you guys. You shit out.
Later in the day, we caught up with a Ugandan that was going to be playing the Safari Sevens, but he was not going to be flying the national flag. He was playing for Tropic Sevens, so it was expected that he would meet up against his Ugandan counterparts.
Love Uganda, always love Uganda. Uganda Sevens made me where I am today, and I always give that to them. Yeah, it's a family that I hold dear to me. Yeah, so.
Your last word to the young juniors who are joining, what play your number, what you are looking at you as
obviously just Uganda Sevens is one of the best families you will ever get in Uganda. It's a community that's very accepting. I think it helped me build me into a player that I am today, because if you stay in the system, you've got to know I can easily interact with the internationals when I go out, because you already know how the things are done. You don't, when you come for training, you don't have to be told to go and warm up. You already know how to act like, you know what you want and you know what you're doing. And my message to the young boys is just play your heart out, your country, give it in your all. Like, yeah, it's rugby. Play what's in front of you, but enjoy yourself. Yeah.
Welcome, good people. Welcome to the Jamuruhi Sports Complex. My name is Bruno Akampa, a fat cat, and I'm glad to be here. This is the place where the Rugby Sevens, the Cranes Rugby Sevens have had their last two preps as they gear into the Safari Sevens this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. It feels good again being here for the Safari Sevens after the last one being held in 2021. We'll be in a Pool A of the Safari Sevens against we are in Pool A with Shuja, Red Whalers, South Africa All Stars, and the Tropic Sevens. And one unique thing as well is even the Lady Crane Sevens will be in action. It feels so good. Coach Tolbert has trusted 12 men to represent and fight for the Safari Sevens title, and in it is Aaron Ofoiroth, who plays for Heathens, Davis Shima, Rhinos, Alex Aturinda, who plays for the Stanbic Black Pirates, Marco Suna, who is a debutant, a speedster right there playing for the KCB Cobs. Timothy Mujisha from the Ginger Hippos for now, and then also Pius Ogena, who came back into the setting, having returned in Zimbabwe at the Africa Sevens, and Isaac Massa also of the Black Pirates, Aaron Tukey, a brilliant player right there from the Buffaloes, and Adrian Casito, who has been in the setting for some time, William Kore as well, and another debutant in Roy Kizito, formerly of Impis, but now who will be playing for the Stanbic Black Pirates, and another speedster, Norbert Okeni, who plays for the Platinum Credit Heathens.
As the boys warmed up at the RFUEA grounds on Kwang Road, the Ugandan fans arrived. And if you've watched a game where the Ugandan fans are, a rugby game, you know they're loud. You know you'll hear that vuvuzela, you know you will hear the drums. And oh, did we hear them. Game started, vuvuzelas blasted, fans sang, festivities began, and one of the fat cats, Bruno, took it upon himself to hear the opinions of the Uganda fans.
Right time, Uganda Lady Cranes Fat Cats podcast, and I'll talk to the fans. How are you?
How are you?
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling high.
Uganda is now ahead by a try. Yeah, and you think we will win?
Yeah, we have to win. We come to win.
Are you enjoying Nairobi?
A lot.
Thank you.
It's very cold.
Yes, it is.
Balidi sana.
Balidi sana.
Yeah.
But we maneuver as Ugandans. We are happy.
Yeah, with the next special, I can't go Balidi.
Interesting. And I'll talk to Oliver, fan of Heathens and the General Lady Cranes. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
How are you feeling?
I'm okay, really. Just okay.
What time did you reach Nairobi?
Yesterday around 4.
You enjoyed the trip?
It was exhausting, but of course it was fun along the way.
Okay, and how is the game so far? Uganda ahead?
Scary because of the injury, but yeah, we are taking it. We shall definitely win it.
And do you think also the men's team of the national team will go past the Shuja?
I didn't get to the first game, but I'm sure. I mean, they always do their best, and yeah, we trust them to get the job done.
Thank you. And I'll talk to more fans here, and I'll talk to Pepper. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. You enjoying the game?
Yeah, I am.
You think the Uganda Lady Cranes will back this?
One thing I know about myself, I'm always positive.
Okay.
So I'm sure we're going to win.
Are you enjoying Nairobi as well?
Yeah, though it's cold.
You're Uganda and you shouldn't fear this, right?
Somehow, but yesterday I really didn't like it.
We shall maneuver. Cheers. How are you, man?
Very well.
Are you good? You're not hyped up. Uganda is ahead.
Panic mode. They've beaten my player. I love Sandra so much. She's a key player. I just love her. So when she was beaten, it just killed my mood.
Sorry about that, but you know rugby is a contact sport. But we believe we also trust the girls that are remaining, and they will do the job. Right now they are ahead, right?
I pray so. Yeah, they are ahead, but still, we still have more time. I pray these guys make it the way we actually believe in them.
But besides, you enjoying Nairobi?
I am, because earlier today we had a city tour. We got lost, so we instead enjoyed the tour.
No, getting lost is part of adventure. Cheers, man. Enjoy. And I'll talk to more fans. Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Are you enjoying Nairobi?
Having fun.
And do you think the Lady Cranes will get the job and win this?
They will. This time round, they are energetic, and we look forward to the win.
The Uganda stands was such a vibe that the Kenya Simba's mascot decided to, let's say, switch allegiances for a while. Like any other Sevens tournament, it was moments of intense action interjected with intense team talks, stretches, and a bit of relaxation to keep the boys fresh. One of the fat cats, Dexter, caught up with the team, decided to have a few words, starting with the Minister of Defense.
Well done. Good running, man. Massa. It's just the usual kind of timber. How are you doing? Okay. So, second game, tough outing, was it for you? Considering this was a big score, you've had a wonderful outing so far in terms of the defense. Now, my question is, looking at your defense, how do you intend to further improve? With considered 2 tries, would you say there was something you could have avoided, or these are something that it was inevitable?
It wasn't inevitable, but our target this tournament is we are ticking boxes of where we've come short in most of the recent tournaments. Most of them are tackle completion and matching up the man-to-man awareness in contact, and we tick those boxes. Starting now, the tournaments will be easy. So going through every game, we make sure at least we are on the front foot in contact, and our defense is solid. In attack, we are very deadly. We shall put on the points.
We have a few debutants, and having looked at their outing, what do you think of their defense outings in the 2 games so far?
The good thing with the new entrants, they want it, so they are giving it. They know what it takes to be on the squad, and we all know our goal, what we're fighting for. So I think we're all on the same page. That's why we're all in sync, and I think they're doing really well so far.
Thank you so much. Considering you're the Minister of Defense, we had a couple of tackles you were putting in. Just to give you flowers, well done. Thank you so much, and keep it going.
Asante.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Adrian, AK Casito, how are you, sir? It's been a good outing. So far, 2 games played. You've been on this ground before. What do you think of the outing this weekend?
Obviously, the game of 7 is always tough, so we have to be tactical and make sure we don't make any mistakes, because we want to capitalize on our opponent's errors and try to win all our games.
That's wonderful. So you're playing Kenya Shujaa next, I think, around 4 p.m. How do you find first your chances going to that game?
Obviously, if all the guys on the squad keep up with the way they've been playing, I believe it won't be hard for us. Because I mean, it's literally the same. Like, the game is the same. You make all your tackles, win all your set pieces, and it becomes easy. And I mean, the win will always come through.
I've just been talking to Massa, and he was telling me about the defense of the new debutants on the team. What do you think of them going forward as attackers on the side now? The new guys that have come on.
I like the way the new guys are playing, because we made them believe that being on the squad, they're obviously the best young players in the country. So, I mean, when you're selected to be among the 12 man, there are not two ways about it. You just have to show up and do your best, because I believe, honestly, you can see how Ray has been playing, Timo, all the new guys in the setup, they're really playing well. So, us as the old guys in the squad are really grateful, and we just always have to get them to believe that they're actually the best out there.
Well, thank you so much. Belief is the key factor in there. We thank you for talking to us. Kudos and congratulations on the win. Wish you all the best for the next game.
All right. Now, day 1 of this Safari 7 tournament happened to coincide with a very important event back across the border. The king of Busoga was marrying a beautiful woman, and we happened to have Busoga among the contingent of the fans, so they had a message for their king.
Mama, Jovia, asing obulungi mu Uganda yona.
Tuli basanyufu ino kyatufunire mama. Obusoga bujja kuba nga bulaire bulungi ngali ne mama.
by any chance you watched when the Fat Cats visited Kisumu, we met a particularly chatty Kenyan called Foggy, a heckler. And we met him again in Nairobi, and yo, he is not any less chatty than he was in Kisumu. I would say overconfident into the realms of cocky.
Charles Omondi.
That is fast. That is fact.
Getting a response for the Red Whaler side, Matoka.
We're going to do his unbeaten.
A name so good they named him twice.
Uganda might.
Bring the scores
Uganda might.
to Red Whalers 7, SA All Stars 5.
But that's the best they can do. And they lose to Moranga. Oh, beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. It's going. Where's the camera? It's going to be beautiful.
Who paid you? I pay you more.
You have 200 shillings. This is like $1 million Uganda shillings. Bring it back. It's like it's a million. It's fat. I already saw it. She's just going to win.
With my beer money, yeah?
She's just going to win.
Now, credit where it's due. The Kenya Shujaa team did win the men's category of the Safari Sevens. However, Foggy did categorically predict that Shujaa would be playing against Morans in the final. And I wasn't going to let him go over that. We'll come back to that in the future. Later that night, we had a few friends come over to the B&B we were staying, and they suggested we go out and look around, see the nightlife in Kenya.
Birthday boy.
And if you met a Ugandan, we do not shy away from party. In a pure display of dedication to the game of rugby, after a long night of vigorous batting, next day Ugandans were up bright and early to support the Lady Cranes in their first game. Oh, and it was a glorious game. Almost immediately after the ladies' victory, the gentlemen ran on against Samurai. In a tense match, the Uganda Rugby Sevens conceded almost right from kickoff. However, there was still a dramatic game meant to unfold. The try you just saw was scored by Norbert Sexton Okeni. Now, when he dotted that ball down, everyone in the Uganda camp, and I'm sure the players too, believed it was done. Uganda had definitely won the game. However, with the very last kick of the game, Samurai regathered, set on a counter-attack, and scored with the very last play, sadly dumping the Uganda Rugby Cranes out at the semi-final. However, to cheer myself up, I had to go look for Foggy and thumb my nose in his face. Remember earlier when he predicted the Morans would be playing against Shuja in the final and Shuja would win?
Do you remember why you owe him 5,000?
No, Shuja is in the final. Uganda is not in the final.
Shuja was in the final, was meant to be in the final against who?
Not against. Shuja is in the bet was. Don't say you Ugandans. If you don't have money, you don't have money. Just say the bet was Shuja and Uganda in the final, and Uganda to win.
The bet. What you said was that the final would be Shuja and Morans.
Yes.
I'm seeing Morans in a playoff.
Are you seeing Uganda here? Are you seeing Uganda in the final?
Is this a final?
I'll show you.
You're in your country and you don't even know what you're watching.
You're in a final. You're in a third place final. It's a final, yes, but that trophy, you see, there's a heavy trophy called it's heavier than the rebellies. You'll see it, it's elephants. You never lifted it, I know. Don't worry. Kenya are going to lift that. That's what I say.
And Morant is going to lift what?
Morans have failed me. I'll have to speak to them. They've failed me.
Okay, now.
We are here with the Ugandans and they are going to tell us the experience and how they found Nairobi. So let me start with the mister here with the nice beard. How are you, sir?
Very well, thanks. How you doing?
We are okay. How's the experience in Nairobi?
The experience is awesome. We're loving it. The weather has been a little bit funny, but we're loving Nairobi.
So it's a different place. There's no now special. It's only Tusker. How are you coping up?
As a Ugandan, of course, I found the Kafunda. We are Kafunda people. I found a place for whiskey. The Tusker lager is, as much as their sponsors, it's a little bit ish. Echinailo is the real deal. So what I did is I found an alternative. I found a Kafunda where I can get whiskey.
Meanwhile, spirits weren't dampened. The fans kept singing with really powerful voices, and the Lady Rugby Cranes kept doing us great. This here was probably my favorite sequence of play from the entire tournament. I want to describe it, I want to describe every pass, I want to describe every tackle, I want to describe every ruck, but I do not think I can do it justice. I'll just let you watch.
Support play, thank you, sir.
Strong as the Uganda fans stayed and good as the moods were, it was a chilly, overcast day. The skies were gloomy, the ground was wet, muddy, soggy. Felt like we were standing in a swamp. However, the captain, Peace Lekuru, had a call to all Ugandans as the Uganda Lady Rugby Sevens went into the final of the Safari Sevens.
Nairobi. So far we have reached at the finals, but we're not giving up. We are raising up our flag. So please cheer up for us. Not giving up, we're taking it home.
However, before the ladies could go for glory in the final, Uganda had a debt against Germany. Sweet, sweet, sweet revenge. as the contest of the ladies' final went on, tackle after tackle, rack after rack, the Uganda Rugby Sevens, the gentlemen, decided to come over to the fans and thank them for all the support that they had been rendered through the 2 days of the tournament.
Uncle Bunyama, final of your try.
It was a very intense game, and the Kenya Lionesses huffed and puffed. And in the very last second of the game, right after the hooter went, there was this attack from the Kenya Lionesses where I literally believed that the Uganda Lady Cranes were done for. But they knocked on, or it was a forward pass or something like that, and the Uganda Lady Rugby Cranes ended up being champions for the women's category of the Safari Sevens 2023 at the RFUEA grounds in Nairobi. Ruben very, very clearly could not hide his joy at the fact.
What does it mean to win this trophy, and what have you done to say that you come up victorious?
Definitely it has been a hard work, just like the last time it was there. We raised up our flag and we wanted it more. That's why we had to bring up the trophy at home.
Now, watching the last few clips, you may have imagined that as the Uganda Lady Cranes were celebrating their fans, nothing else was going on. But you might be surprised to know that at the exact same time, the Kenya Shujaa team was playing against Samurai in the final of the Safari Sevens. This might sound a bit maybe disrespectful, but truthfully, after Uganda was done and the Uganda fans went quiet, the vibe from the Kenya fans was meh.
Ladies and gentlemen, talking to me is the head coach of the Uganda Lady Cranes, Coach Onen, and a gold winner as head coach. Congratulations, man. It was a good fight right from the group stages to the quarters, into the semis, an instant where we even got a red card, player suspended, and now fighting back to lift the trophy here in Nairobi. What is going through your mind right now?
Congratulations to my girls. Very big fight. We started the tournament on a very rough note. A lot of challenges, but every single time we lost a game, we kept picking up. We kept on driving one another, pushing one another to perform. So I'm very happy that we managed to win it up.
Thank you, coach.
After a good day's work, we and the Ugandan friends that came to our apartment decided to go out for one last night on the town. But this time, we simply went to get dinner. We wanted an authentic Kenyan dinner. And we did get what was coming to us. I'm not going to tell a lie. I do not remember where this place is. If you ask me to take you there again, I don't think I can get there myself. But these people had amazing food. Well, they gave us a starter soup. I do not know what it was made of, but it was amazing, with a side dish of pili-pili, which is like liquid chili sauce. It was later followed up by wet fried fish, ugali, some rice, chapati. It was amazing. All that taken together with the conversations we had with our friends. Now, the conversations at this table, you are not going to hear. You should just know we enjoyed them. I really enjoyed this trip. We all really did enjoy this trip. We are really thankful to Kenya for hosting us and for giving us such a good time. Until next time, goodbye from the Fat Cats and Merry Christmas.